Welcome to the Cosmic Library. MC Escher and Susian place, where the moons are always in every phase, right behind me at all times. I, of course, am your host, Goon the Unending Wizard of this arcane sanctum of stories. But I'm not the Game Master tonight as we play CyberPunk Red. That honor belongs to the illustrious Noodle Goon, so I'm just going to skin this live boar, collect its meat, and I'm going to hang all that meat up in the sun. I'm going to salt it and pepper it real good, and then, in about now, Noodle will manifest from this jerky that I've made. There we go.
Surprisingly painless, that one.
Okay, that's good.
Not as bad as being soup. Who would have thought?
We are continuing our chapters in the edgy young adult graphic novel series that is Cyberpunk Chop Shop. And if you want to do the rest of the recap, be my guest, Mr. Hostman.
Yeah, I'm Kelvin, aka Noodle, aka Noodle Goon, aka the Noodle Doodler, aka your Gonk Master for the evening, aka the man with many AKAs. Last we left off, you guys were given a new job after you botched the previous one. You can't win them all, and that's very much true about the last one. You could have won the last one, but you didn't. That's okay. So, recovering from that, you were given a new job from the same hiree because she, quote, could not afford anyone else. AKA, I had already written the next one, and it would make sense to not give it to you. In that time, you guys were given a set of objectives. I will give a reward to anyone who can tell me what the 4 objectives are without looking at it in writing.
Oh, well, that's not very nice. All right,
that's
so...
That's not fair.
There's stuff that we need from... There's information we need from the corporate floor.
What do you need from the corporate floor?
Information.
Nope.
Damn it.
Yes, we needed to plant bugs at the corporate floor so that we could get information from corporate execs.
There's an armored truck of cool stuff in the basement. I know that.
No. It was the prototype Jazzler. The prototype Jazzler on the corporate floor. Then in the basement, specifically the parking garage, there was a truck full of cyberware that we needed to steal. We needed to upload the Netrunner, who hired us, into the whatever it is that is on the 3rd floor, I believe.
And yes.
And the 4th one...
Disembowel OG Chrome for being a massive dick.
No, but that's
okay.
Objective.
That's a Goon exclusive objective.
There's one more.
Fuck.
Okay,
I definitely didn't cheat for this.
Mm-hmm. I love it when people start sentences like that.
We need to uninstall an antivirus.
Correct. Your patron had previously installed antivirus software for them that she now needs removed so she can virus software them.
Oh, I love it when they do that.
Yeah. So, with that, because she didn't give herself a back door because she was working with trusted company.
The first
trusted. Your first mistake. So, as we left off, you guys decided to do some recon by all applying for jobs there. The first 3 weeks, you each went one at a time. As to not arouse suspicion. And you met some interesting cast of characters. We did not do the actual interviews yet. And last we left off was with I guess we have the final interview first. We have OG Chrome has an interview with what he discovered to be... Sorry, Chrome has an interview with who he discovered to be OG Chrome.
OG Chrome.
Or Dr. Christian Omwell. Or is it Christopher? Oh no.
Hey,
oh, Chrissy Elmo.
Woo!
And just to recap for everyone, because it's been a week, it's been 3 weeks, the fake names that we had set before us were Major as writer, Ezekiel as Dr. Chrome, Ares wrote one down but never said it out loud, and I accidentally steamrolled Rux into saying his actual name, so I will give him the opportunity to retcon a fake name when he shows up. Why don't we start with, of course, the interview between Dr. Chrome and OG Chrome. Goon, if you will put an actual token of yours down, because the one that is on screen is only one I can control. So what you're going to do is go to the section that looks like a book, not a stack of books, but a book, and then find your name, drag your name onto the screen. And there he is, it's video. Let me guess, you were being attentive to your family, weren't you?
God forbid.
Fucking god damn it.
We've already made this joke, let's move on.
We were roasting you the whole time. We were like, I bet he's giving his son adequate attention before bed. I bet he's being attentive to his wife's needs. Like...
Now, there's a round of sickness going around, and
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Kids do not handle sickness well.
No.
Kids, when you're a kid, it kind of just feels like it's going to be this forever now, and that's a lot to handle.
There's a lot.
the tiny little cough would break your heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we not?
The little tongue stick out.
I can't handle
Oh, that's
this
good.
right now.
So anyway, tears aside, we find ourselves in the office of Dr. Christopher Onwell and one Dr. Chrome, and he goes, "Why don't you have a seat, Ezekiel?"
Thank you, Doctor. And I take a grouchy teenager, sit down in a chair. Full spread, my arms crossed, just kind of staring down the bridge of my nose at this guy.
How old are you, Dr. Ezekiel?
42.
Chuckles at the idea that you're 42.
I mean, it's not a lie.
I thought you were 52.
Well, it would have been
Yeah,
nice for me to
just
write it
wanted
down
to-
somewhere.
Yeah.
I do believe I've been saying 52 this whole time.
I do
Yeah,
like to think that Chrome himself isn't sure of the exact number.
Fuck. How old am I?
Time.
This guy's
I've been
like
lying about my
90.
age so long, I
Time.
can't remember.
Listen. He may or may not be a Time Lord. That is yet to be decided.
This, to be fair, Dr. Omwell's even older. Like, this guy was old when you were a kid.
Yeah.
He was like in his 40s when you were a kid.
Right.
Just got an internal respirator built in.
Yeah, in which he's got like a robotic stoma that he is smoking out of. Anyway. So anyway, he's kind of sipping on some coffee. And he leans over and he presses a button on his desk, and you see, as if in an espionage-based stealth game, you see the camera in the corner go limp. And he goes, "All right, level with me. Time's really bad enough that you're looking for a job here."
I get really close. Fucking duh! You let the idiot who was living with me know that they don't have to pay rent!
Oh, fucking goddamn. That's good. That feels
That
almost
is
as
a
good
good
as
cover.
this Joe. That is really good. Last week you're like, I've been made, and I'm like, no, he just thinks you're an idiot who needs a job. And he goes, you know, I'm a bit of a sentimental man in my old age. And I miss having you around to work with. You know, having someone so stupid you feel like a genius just feels so good. So I'll tell you what. We can skip this whole interview, and I'll give you the job on one condition.
And what
You look me in the eyes and ask nicely for it.
What?
Look me in the eyes and ask nicely for it.
Okay. I would like to do something, and I want to explain what I'm doing out of media res.
I'd like to take a deep breath.
I need to take a deep
withdraw
breath
my gun.
and explain to you what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Dr. Chrome is going to make the biggest, hammiest plea for a job of his life, but at the same time, he also is trying to bug the desk.
Okay. Fuck, I don't know the skills off the top of my head. I don't know how to play this game. It's been
Acting.
There
3
is
weeks.
sleight of
Acting?
hand.
Sleight of hand probably isn't it. Because the plea for the job, I don't need him to act because he's not. He thinks that he's being sappy for a performance anyway, so it's not like he needs to sell it.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
This is a D10 system, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a D10 system.
Where is sleight of hand here? Let's see.
And the D6s are for damage.
It's a body skill or no?
Dude.
Sleight of
technique.
hand.
Stealth.
Sleight of hand is a. Let's hold on. I realized that I can just search it.
I don't know if there is a sleight of hand skill.
Yeah, not contortionist.
You
It's
sure?
not, I'm pretty sure it's not contortionist.
Science,
Let's see.
education, lip reading, conceal tracking.
I assume it would be in technique skills, and I'm not seeing it.
Cyber tech, electronic.
Because there's already pick lock and pickpocket.
Pick lock and pickpocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear I've seen the word sleight of hand out here before.
I could have sworn I did too. Okay, here, I will open up my Google sheet, which has all of them in like order instead of.
Regardless if
going
you make
for-
me roll stealth or pickpocket, it's the same number I roll to the D10. Well, wait, what's my tech stack? What's my tech? My tech is... Oh, okay. Tech doesn't have a number assigned to it.
Maybe electronics / security tech?
It's
To
still
just set it up rather
that's-
nonchalantly?
still at 8. Unless you want to make it basic tech, and then I get to add more, and then that's a bigger number I'm adding.
I think it's got to be stealth because it's not like your ability to use a bug; it's your ability to put it down.
The ability to put a bug somewhere really convincing, like. So yeah.
Yeah,
stealth-
doing an action discreetly
6.
is literally under.
So that's a level 2, status 6. Dice go in the cup. Shake it up. Shake it up. Doc. I'm sick of living in that fucking moldy, rusted piece of shit that you used to do medicine out of. Listen, hey.
Rust builds character, first of all.
Rust
That's
does
what gives the
build
fucking face
character.
personality.
You're right. You know, you're right. You're always been right. That's a 9 + 8 for my stealth roll.
Yeah, you got it. It's under the desk.
It's just like under that front lip of the desk there. He's like he's grabbing the bottom side, shaking the desk, and like stuff starts to like a mug filled with pens gets knocked over. Please, Doc. Please,
Pen
Doc. You
mug.
gotta help me out. Please.
Bravo. It's better than a TV show I've seen in a while. Yeah, you fucking start on Monday. Got it.
Thanks,
Get out of
Doc.
here.
I owe you one.
For the record, for everyone else, I have a little mini game to determine if you get the job. But I realized pretty early on that fucking Dr. Christopher Orwell just wants to see Chrome grovel. Like that's all he wants.
That bitch. And I'm down to
I love
one
it.
bug.
Just as a heads up, the description for stealth in the manual has you saying that the skill of moving quietly, hiding, doing an action discreetly, or otherwise
that's
evading
nice.
detection. So stealth is the way to go.
Okay,
Let's
good to
go,
know.
dog.
Yeah, I did see that because I found the skill list in the book, so I did see that.
Yeah.
Yes, that'll do. That'll do. With
That'll
that,
do, Chrome. That'll do.
that'll do, Chrome. With that, who wants to go next? We got 3 more interviews to
Oh
do.
boy, oh
today.
boy, oh boy.
The only one jump up at
I'll go.
once. Okay.
I'll do it.
Aries is up. Aries is up.
Oh, okay.
All right, where did I put Aries? Aries, you're in the office. That's right. With my dozens of people that I had to painstakingly place. So,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that Gizmo from Teen Titans he's interviewing with?
no?
Okay. That was a joke. I know that's not Gizmo, but it kind of does look like Gizmo at a glance.
Yeah, I thought you genuinely were like, is it? I'm like, I don't think so.
I'm glad you think I'm such a proficient actor.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Chuckles. Get out of here. Wrong game.
Wrong game. Wrong entire stream. Try again.
Gotta go to Avengers. Goodbye.
That was it. Anyway. So, what makes you good at security? What's your history?
I'm really good at getting into... What?
I was gonna do some out of character stuff, but I sounded like in character when I said so remind me that you are interviewing with one Thailand, and you did not give us an alias last time, so he goes, oh, sorry for my paperwork. What's your name again?
Name's Alex.
Alex, gotcha. So, sorry, what was your work history again? Your resume came in weird.
It did?
Yeah. It's in Wingdings. He
with...
pulls up the hologram.
It's a corrupted Word document.
Sorry. Formatting must have been different or something.
It's what I do when I needed to turn in an essay I wasn't done with yet. I would pretend it got corrupted.
Wow.
No.
And then I'd wait for them to see it and go. And then I went, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And by then I'll have finished writing the paper. But since they don't immediately look at it most of the time, later on they're like, hey, something's wrong with your paper? And I'm like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Here's the correct one. Let's try it again.
And now you just confessed to a live stream of 3 people.
Oh no, what are you gonna do? Go to the fucking California Institute of Arts and tell them to take away my art degree I'm using so visibly and noticeably? Oh dear, you can take away everything, but you can't take away my bachelor's of arts.
Jail.
Jail. Death penalty, actually.
Jail. Here you go.
Oh, you do live in Tennessee.
25 to life.
That explains it, because he's the only 10 I see.
Hey,
yo!
James has been a secret spy this whole time. He's been a dirty cop.
I fucking knew it.
We got him! Season of D&D.
How many times have I been cops and father figures trying to catch her?
I knew if I got you eventually. I have the hiccup, so she needs to stop.
Gotcha.
Hang on, I can help. Booga booga booga.
No, you're supposed to get under arrest.
Do you know the trick of like breathing in really, really deep into your chest and just holding it? Okay. Yeah. That's the one that works.
I do know that.
Makes really good.
I was doing it when you asked. Yeah. All right. So, what's your job history? I asked for the 3rd time, interrupting myself each time.
Oh, okay. I work a lot with computers. I have a lot of retro tech. That might be why the formatting didn't translate properly.
I sent it to you on a system running Windows Vista Basic. I apologize.
I have DOS on this one.
That's right. I actually just typed the whole thing and sent it to you through assembly. Don't ask how that worked. These are coding humor for our programmers in the audience. James said, thank you. Gotcha. Go ahead and make me, we'll call it a basic tech check to communicate your skills and what you know in tech.
What am I adding to this?
You can do this basic tech.
That's 23.
That is 1 pass. You need 3 to get the job. If you get 3 fails, you lose. You don't get the job.
Okay.
Simple stuff. And he goes, okay, so you go on a long, continued discussion on what your kind of work history and what you know a bit about. And he goes, okay, and what exactly do you think you can do here as a security operative in order to bump up our work around here? You know, you didn't hear this from me, but we have had some problems with a rival netrunner lately. And I'm sure they're getting ready to hire people to take the whole place down. So we're trying to bump up security. But you didn't hear that from me, old Thailand.
Yeah, I can suss out all of the weaknesses and stuff in your existing system, upgrade you, make sure that they can't get anywhere near your information.
All right, and go ahead and make a security tech check to kind of sell that idea.
Oh, that's another 0. Oh, what am I adding to that? 14. So that's a 24.
All right, that's a second pass.
Woo!
A critical success, no less.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, I've got my tech scanner, which gives me an extra 2 to it, which is nice.
All right. And then with that, it looks like you're pretty much qualified to go. Is there anything else I should know before we call the interview a day?
What is your opinion on mechanical cats?
Make a persuasion check.
Mechanical cats, mechanical cats, mechanical cats.
Moms is doing
Said
math.
persuasion.
Yeah.
It's an 8.
I'm sorry. Did you say a mechanical cat?
Yes.
What? Can you expand upon that, please?
Okay, and I.
I pull out.
Do you mind if I? Do you mind if I take out my my agent?
Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't know why I'd be against
Okay,
that.
and I open my gallery and I start scrolling through my cat pictures.
You pull up your cat talk page.
This is how you close an interview, everybody. And we'll hope
I run a blog.
This is her. This is her favorite place to sleep. This is her favorite ball of yarn.
It's just the cat standing in the middle of the floor.
Yeah, he's
doing nothing.
Same pose, same stare up. Meow.
Yeah. Meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the best part. She says meow.
Meow.
So you're at 2 successes and 1 failure. And he goes, yeah, I think that's interesting. Don't bring that to the office, but yeah.
Okay, professionalism.
Uh-huh. I'm noticing, speaking of which, that you didn't mention that you worked at any sort of professional location before. Who exactly have you been working with up until now?
I've mostly done freelance, so like I'll get a contract here and there, so I can stay mobile and employed.
Any companies I would know about?
He knows.
Sure. What was the
Castillo's.
what were they called? Yes,
The
that one.
Castillos?
I was looking for the name.
Haywood Bay Pharmaceuticals, I think was the name of the actual company. It's been a minute. I'm not going to pull up my notes for it, but that sounds right.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Make a... I just have a check that would be. I guess I'll let you make another security tech check with that one.
Okay.
If you were in the crime world, that'd be a reputation check. Okay. And he goes, "Oh shit! You worked with it. That's crazy. We just hired someone who used to work there not too long ago. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
It's good to have the same connections.
yeah. He'll mostly be working with the actual security team, not your job in the office, but one of the guys in the elevator." But it's been nice talking to you. We'll call you back if we're interested. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot this. I'm doing a realistic interview. We'll get you started right now. We only say that other thing if we're not going to hire you.
Yes, thank you for understanding.
Yeah. So he signs he starts to get you to fill out paperwork, and that's 2 people with jobs. Who wants to go next? Ryder
are
or
now employed.
Rux? 50% employment rate in this team.
I'm perfectly happy with going next.
All right, we return to the data floor. I don't know if that drum roll works in the sound.
I didn't
hear it.
anything.
Cool.
Don't worry about
That's
it.
We love it.
Don't worry about it. We love it. Okay, so we find ourselves back at the data floor. You are speaking with one Natasha, and she goes, "Hello. Why don't you take a seat?"
Yeah, no problem.
Takes up a seat, leaves the building.
Yeah, I pick up a seat and leave. No. What's this room look like? I know we're kind of on a data floor, so is it like...
Yeah, this is her office. So you see a net running rig over here. That's what this chair is. Just a bunch of fucking garbage everywhere. And then when she's not net running, this is a computer that has about 5 screens showing different parts of the building.
Okay, cool.
She is the net runner for the operation here, and she also handles all the security. And she goes, "So, who have you worked with previously?"
Mostly I've done a lot of freelance work, you know. I done a lot of jobs. I've been doing this one job for this rocker girl chick that I've been kind of seeing, you know.
Anyone I would know?
Probably not. She's pretty underground.
Oh, a fan of the underground music. Party, huh?
Definitely. Pon shit, if you know what I mean, yeah?
I do not, but that's okay. Make a conversation.
I do not.
Alright.
Make a conversation check.
Conversation check.
Because you barely answered my question, but you got the subject to change, which in a way helps.
This is +7.
Okay.
9 + 7 for 16.
That's pass. Alright, you're at 1 success. And she goes, "So, what do you bring to the table as far as your skill set?"
Well, in the words of the late and great Eazy-E, I don't slang or bang, I just smoke motherfuckers like it ain't no thing, you know what I mean?
I don't, but that's okay. Make a weapon check of your a ranged weapons check of your choosing.
+13 for handguns.
All right.
That is a 3 for 16.
Hey, that's 2 passes already. She goes, you know your underground musics, you know your pistols. What else do you know?
Well, I know where I want to be. All right, you don't get anywhere if you don't sign up with a big company, you know, sign up with somebody who can actually get you where you need to go. So that's where I'm here. I know where I want to be. I'd say 5 years from now, I'd like to be maybe head of security here. Not, of course, to take your job, but you know, the motherfucker on the ground instead of the motherfucker in the sky. Yeah.
Sure. Slim doesn't understand a thing you said. But go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 12. +12, sorry.
Oh, that's a completely different. I was like, whoa, shit, you failed.
That is a 20. 8 + 12.
A 20? Well, you said that like it was a bad roll. Oh, that's a 20. That's a good...
Man, I just...
Could have been.
I don't even know.
Man. I hate it when I excel at things.
Anyway, that's 3 up, 3 down, my man. She goes, "I've got to tell you, I don't understand about a third of everything you're saying, but I like the way you say it. Let's get us started, huh?"
That sounds good to me. I do have a couple questions for you, though, if you don't mind.
Yeah, ask away.
All right, so what's the daily patrol kind of look like here? Am I just gonna be standing in one place? Is it gonna be like kind of?
So we do have people whose entire job is to stand by elevator. But for the most part, we have jobs in different parts of building. Maybe your job is to walk from one side of the room, look left and right, turn around, walk to the other side of the room, and repeat. You know, it depends on what floor you get assigned to.
What's the name of this position?
We call it predictable patrol.
We call them meaningless pawns.
We call them non-playable. I was trying to come up with a better word that began with a C that wasn't character.
We call them non-personal combatants. We got there.
Ooh.
We got there.
Ooh.
We call them non-private cyber tech. All right.
What's my benefits package look like? Do I being security? Do I get any fun toys or no?
Generally speaking, if you do not have gun, we give you gun. If you have gun, we subsidize ammo. Or if you need specialist ammo, we have plenty of ammo lying around. Don't worry, you're not. Don't ask where we got all the ammo from. But we have a
It's
lot.
none of my business. I don't ask the questions. I just do the job.
Okay, okay. Any other questions before we get your paperwork filled out?
You know what? We can talk more if something comes to mind. Yeah.
All right then. Yes. You know
Sounds
where
good.
to find Natasha, huh? Over the phone. Don't enter here without asking.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have a good day.
Oh, wait. Question. When do I start?
Oh, you start. You know.
I know.
Yeah. Good. Because I don't. Anyway, have a great day. We've done nothing but goofiness. We returned to the ground floor. Now, Rux peeked behind the curtain last time. I did not realize y'all were going to use fake names, so when you came in, I said, "You're Rux, right?" And then you said, "Yes." I'm going to give you an opportunity to retcon and use a fake name. Because everyone after you did use a fake name.
Okay. Oh, well, that's the thing, though, is that, like, because my reputation is as a nobody,
Yeah,
I can walk in with my real name and no one would know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, she says, "Pleasure to meet you. I'm Ramona. If you'll have
There's
you
no
sit
one in that
down."
room with him.
She's kind of blends into the.
Ah! Why did it move like that?
There she is.
She slides without her, like they forgot to start the walking animation, but she did start locomotion.
Just the back. That was like, you ever notice like in old cartoons, like they knew what was going to be animated and what wasn't, so you could always tell what was in the foreground.
Foreground, what was in the background?
She blended in so well to the background that when she moved, it literally made, like jump scared me. I was like, why did it move like that?
So, I think last week we literally talked about like when you can tell something's going to be picked up in an old animated movie because it's more detailed than everything else.
Yeah.
That's exactly we talked about. Is this what happened last time? Anyway, she's. My name is Ramona. I handle the logistics here at Cyber Matrix. I don't remember the name of the company we're working with here. So I hear you're looking to be one of our gosh darn it, what's the word? It's right on the tip of my tongue.
As she's doing that, he's just lighting up a cigarette.
She does not care.
He's got his feet on the table.
Driver, that's the word. One of our delivery drivers.
Yeah, Ramona.
Sorry.
I'm a real good driver, Ramona.
Yeah. My apologies. I'm coffee before I've had my stupid, if you know what I mean.
I hear you loud and clear. Good.
You know how like boomer women will touch you when they laugh? Yeah, she does want to.
Oh no!
I give
A
everyone
lack of boundaries.
psychic damage.
Rux is buying into it though to really like charm her.
Yeah.
So like when she reaches out to touch him, he like puts his hand on top of hers and is like laughing with her. He's like, "Oh, I get you. I understand." Hold on.
I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna give you a conversation check just for that.
Okay. Conversation. Ooh, I got a plus 11 to this baby.
I set the TV way too low for this, apparently.
Oh, that's an 8, so that would be a 19.
All right. That's one victory already, and she goes, "Oh, shucks." So anyway,
you have the most charming laugh, Ramona. Anybody ever tell you that?
Not a person.
Well,
My ex-husband told me it was unsettling.
Well, your ex-husband must be a real son of a bitch, isn't he?
You're right. You're right.
Why does she laugh like Skeletor?
It's got that Long Island laugh, like. That Fran Drescher laugh.
No, I'm gonna give you another conversation check because you went over me to keep coming the conversation.
Yeah,
This is Ruxy just power.
That's an 18 instead of a 19.
Rux came in for a job. He's leaving. He's leaving with a friend with benefits.
I'm leaving with a new girlfriend.
That's apparently shit.
He went down. There was a fin.
Anyway, oh yeah, that's right. You guys live in a garage together. I forgot about that.
Little do you know, Rux fucks loud.
Oh god, I'm picturing him just like I don't know why, but
new T-shirt.
I'm imagining instead of him saying yes or oh yeah or something, I'm picturing him saying yep,
yep, yep,
Yeah.
I have arrived,
And I made great time.
Instead of just playing PlayStation 8 out front, it's just like
With the noise canceling headphones on.
playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's right, they released another game called Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
It's Black Ops 2:2. The way I like to think about it is that Ryder is playing his PlayStation 8 and just like shaking uncontrollably. I hate that.
The noise canceling headphones are doing nothing. God damn it, that man couldn't drive.
Well, it's not that they're not doing.
gear
It's not that they're
goes
not doing anything. It's the fact that you know what's happening, and you can't think about anything else despite any distraction.
You can feel the vibrations on the floor.
So, God.
The disturbance of the force.
So anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, God. What I was trying to ask, though, is, what experience do you have driving for, like, work purposes?
I've done a handful of courier jobs. I have licenses on various different types of machinery. I have forklift.
I know how to drive. Ooh, fancy. Forklift. Look at Mr. Forklift Certified. Every time you guys forget her laugh, I gotta give you another one.
Oh my god.
Alright, go ahead. Go ahead. Fucking hell, how do you drive in this game again? Make a drive land vehicle check.
Drive. Okay. I have a +14 to this.
What?
I'm sorry. What?
I rolled a 20 out of 6.
Yeah, DC was 15 for these checks. That's 3 up, 3 down. The only one who failed any of them was Aries.
There's one thing that Rux does really well. And apparently, the second thing he does really well is talk to women. The first thing he does really well is drive.
This is in fact the second woman.
Gadget is a bad idea.
Yeah, really, apparently that's what we learned. She goes, you know what? I think you got what it takes, and between you and me, I think we could use a little more eye candy around the office. She was like when she smacks you, boom, yeah, right.
Oh, Ramona, you are a charm.
Oh, shucks.
What are you?
I have to keep stopping my real laugh to go.
What are you? Hey, not to be too personal, what are you doing this weekend, Ramona? What are you up to?
Fuck out of my garage.
Make one.
Now you're all picturing Ramona and Rux.
Yep.
Against my will, yes.
Oh, God. God damn it, I hate the show we do. I hate the vibes of... Oh, God.
Oh, Rux. Yep.
Okay, we can carry on now.
Please. Can we move on?
-3 viewers? How does that work? 3 people are disallowing 3 other people from watching.
Oh my god.
You put the next 3 people try to come. It's gonna be a screen that says "Don't trust me."
Oh my god.
Oh fuck. Anyway, yeah. So we cut to the end of that sex scene. All right. Well, that was horrifying. You all 4 got jobs.
Woo! We are now employed.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you. That is not in the closest what I was going to be talking to her about for an interview. It was when you said that she reached over and touched my arm. It just snapped. I was like, that's it. That's where we're going.
Oh, there do you have any questions about the job, or?
Yeah, what do we?
I gave her a southern accent at the beginning, and she had a Long Island.
How often do our schedules meet up?
Sure, I got a handful of questions about the job. Yeah,
I'll ask away.
Local parking around the building.
Oh, we got a parking down underneath. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my truck parked down there right now. But is there any like parking garages or anything around the neighborhood?
I think there's one a couple blocks away, but I don't mess with any of that stuff. I just use the parking lot.
I understand.
Who wants to spend time around their job,
They ain't that the truth. So what are we looking at in terms of transportation? What are we delivering? What's the schedule? Logistics.
We deliver to these. She walks you over to her computer. I gotta move her again, so don't be spooked.
Ah!
Bob!
I can't. My character.
Oh no! I was to say, why not?
You're sitting awfully close to her.
You put a hand on her shoulder while she's at the computer.
Right.
Cigarette. Can I offer you a cigarette? Ramona, you smoke.
Oh no. At least not in this kind of situation, you know what I mean?
I do. I was just being polite.
I hate this thing I've done to myself. We're all complicit. Everyone is letting me continue to do this show. Goon has the power to fire me, and he's not right now. Keep that in mind.
Why would he fire you?
He could fire me right now, but he's not. So
The show needed more sex. I just didn't mean like this.
I could make this 10 times worse specifically for Goon, because he's the one who told me that Rux looks like his dad.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Just a little bit, all right. Luckily for all of you, my mom does not sound like Anne.
I could take a stab at what a buffalo woman sounds like, but I'm not going to.
That sounds pretty nice.
Well, you mean to tell me there are buffalo stereotypes?
I don't know. I think so. I think I've heard at least
there is a buffalo accent.
There is?
Yeah.
Comes out
Says the man who was born and raised there?
It comes out with the way we say things like bag.
If you go to Buffalo right now, everyone sounds exactly like Video James.
We both are from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, from my understanding, you're a little south of it, but
just a little.
You know what's really funny is that I'm pretty sure we live in like the same
town-ish, or
this
at least adjacent town.
When I met a friend of a friend online, and I found out we lived in the same neighborhood. It was unsettling. Like
that's bonkers.
Nuts.
That was kind of what happened with me and James.
Yeah. The followers coming from
we both know where one specific mall is, and it is not far from either of our houses.
It's like
all right.
It's like 300 feet.
Yeah. James lives in that mall. This is the basement of that mall.
It would be amazing.
Kind of.
Hell yeah.
That's what they want to do to the boulevard, actually.
I can have constant access to Wetzel's Pretzels? Come on.
Excuse me, we have Auntie-Anne's in this area.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Auntie-Anne's.
I think we also have Auntie-Anne's.
Wetzel's does not exist.
Wetzel's ain't got shit on Anne.
Let's go.
Get me wrong, but
either of those.
I think Opry Mills, which is the mall we have here.
We're confusing the Canadians.
I think
Let's
also
move on.
has Anne's.
We've lost the Canadian. We need to reel us back into the game.
Must. So what it is like a pretzel. You know pretzels, but it's like big pretzels.
Yeah, I know what the pretzels look like, but but they're
just being an
probably
ass.
better than I can even imagine because
This
we don't
time, yeah.
have them.
They're buttery and salty and doughy and bloody.
I'm being an ass. It's just, what's the version American? I'm trying to work mansplaining into American. My wife has been using the word man.
Oh, it's called
incorrectly, and I don't know what to do about it.
Amerisplaining.
Amerisplaining.
It's called colonialization.
Americansplaining.
It's called Manifest
Well,
Destiny.
It's called Manifest Destiny.
God, we were doing a show. That's right. At least domestically, we deliver to these 5 clinics. Every day we do 1 delivery, so we'll have you driving. This first job here, we're gonna have you. I don't know what this voice I did. This first job here, we're gonna have you driving. I'm doing so many wrong voices. I can't get back into her. What was she? There it is. So this first job, we're gonna have you. We're gonna, we'll have you go to this clinic on your first day, and on your next day you go to these. And it's just kind of in a rotation. And then we got, as you can see, we have the trucks are tracked using an onboard GPS attached to our server system, of course. The individual equipment also has tags on them. But we disengage those on delivery with this device to do it manually in the car.
All right. Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah. So, when can we get you started?
I can start ASAP, Ramona. But yeah,
Oh.
you got. That is a slow.
What? Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Oh, sorry. It's a little bit of a slow week. So.
Oh. I don't have driving work out there.
It's more so like, little things. Transporting dogs between shelters.
Dogs, you say?
Yeah.
Oh. Massaging her shoulders.
Yeah.
You look over and you
Oh.
see a framed picture of a little schnauzer.
There's like a Bichon.
I'm actually trying to imagine a much, weirder. They have a borzoi.
Borzoi!
You know those dogs that always look like they're haunted by the past our ancestors endured? Just like those. Just her next to it, standing like...
No, I picked Schnauzer because I wanted to hear her say Schnauzer in her accent.
He's a
Oh, I've been interested in getting myself a schnauzer. You know where to find one.
No, I love
Remember at the beginning of this when she had a southern accent?
Oh yeah, I remember.
I physically can't do it anymore. I can only imagine her like that.
This is way better. This is way better. Could you imagine two southern accents going the whole time? This is way fun.
Head to head. Would that be good to listen to? Pleasant for the ears? Could you imagine if we did a show people wanted to hear?
Could it actually be just everybody with southern accents, just trying to do as smooth as molasses as possible?
I'm doing it clear. All right. My name's Ramona. Why don't you have yourself a bit of a sit down?
Well, thank you, Ramona. I do.
I hate this already. You're right. I'm sorry that we did what we did. So that's 4 people with 4 jobs. What's the next phase of your grand plan, writer? Because I think you're the only plan for the last 3 real world weeks.
Yes, this is true. I did plan.
You sent me these plans.
Oh, I have sent paragraphs to you. I don't know if you've read them all.
I have, but I want to, for the sake of this show, I'm gonna pretend I haven't.
Okay.
But for everyone else, why don't you?
So essentially, yeah. Let's say we're back at the garage or something like that afterwards. Everybody's got their jobs. So I got a bit of a plan now that we're all in. Honestly, congratulations, you guys. I honestly didn't think Chrome could do it, but he's here.
Ha ha.
Ha
I
ha,
have
indeed.
more faith in him sometimes.
Only sometimes.
We'll get there. Anyway, so the plan. First, we need a couple things. I want to get a floor plan for the entire building. I'm talking. I want to know where the entrances and where the exits are. I want to know where the security cameras are. I want to know where the blind spots where I can stand in.
I was already going to be mapping that out.
Good. I'm glad that you're already on it. Next order of business. I I need to get to know my fellow security teams. I need to know names, social status, maybe make a few friends. Possibly avoid dropping a couple bodies just in case it goes awry, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I'm not one of the people in the building right now.
Third step of the plan, find the Netrunner. Fun fact, I already found her. She was the one who was interviewing me. I do want to sabotage her as the fastest I can. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that. What I think I want to do is I want to talk to our contact there, Dasha. I want to see if I can get her into the net and have her just kind of lie low in there, not actually do anything, possibly remain undetected. We'll see. And then perhaps.
Who's to say? Not me.
Exactly. And then perhaps we can get when we do actually go in, she can fry her. The next thing. Oh yeah, I want to get a look at that armored vehicle with all the cyberware. I want to know the schedule. I assume Rux, you got that. Perhaps we can intercept it outside of the building. Maybe we can enlist Fuego here. And get him to quote unquote rob you, Rux. You know?
I ain't never been robbed in my life. It's gonna be a new experience for me.
Well, it's not actually a robbery. You just gotta play the part, you know. I'm assuming that there's probably some, like, microphones or something. The vehicle that you're driving is probably bugged, so probably best to play it up, yeah.
Yeah, it's got GPS. Here's the other thing you got to watch out for. All the cargo itself is individually marked.
Good
So
to know.
anything that we're taking out of the truck, we're gonna have to debug.
Okay, I'll whoever we decide to get in on that, potentially I could do it if I got some chem skin and tech air installed. I could completely change my appearance.
There's a way to do it manually in the truck for the driver to release it for the shipment. But I also don't want to be the one manually flipping those. Because unless the delivery's been completed, that's going to give me up to the company.
So maybe you can ask to be shadowed for that job, yeah?
Yeah, so maybe we got somebody else in there. If we're setting this up as a carjacking, so to speak, I can give you the details once I get a shipment or two done. Where specifically what the order of operations is to release the markers on the cargo. That way, whoever's jumping in to release the truck, they know exactly where to reach on the dashboard and just get the hell up.
Okay.
I have good news and bad news.
Oh?
Bad news is the head guy, the head medical guy,
Don't tell me.
he raised me.
No.
He knew me.
No.
Like,
You're made?
on a personal level. I'm not made.
You
That's the
walked in on me
good
first time
news.
I
I'm not
masturbated,
made.
so.
All he wanted was for me to grovel at his feet for the job, and while I was doing that, beep beep. Whatever is going on in his office currently plays through whatever speaker I'm holding.
He is currently just
Jorking it. Absolutely jorking
it. He's currently in his office having sex with Ramona.
I didn't want to say anything, but that was exactly what I was going to say.
He also says, "Yep."
And I just turn that off. Turn that off. No. Mute.
Oh, that sounds like Ramona.
Great. Anyway, I bugged his office. That was the point I was trying to make before we all got assaulted sonically.
I'm not gonna lie, I would 100% pay to get a video of that, but that's besides the point.
You know, a lot of people would actually. It's a very niche but profitable industry.
All right.
They call it gram porn.
They do. How'd you know?
That I get. I mean, what other name would you use for it, really?
Well, yeah, that's why I know the reason I would know that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
The fifth and final part of my plan before we execute is I want to find and get to know the executives of this place, the corporal rats. You know what I mean? They might have some extra muscle, some bodyguards. I want to know what they're packing, that type of shit. So if we can,
I have a personal in on one of the big guys. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I guess I'm the diplomat guy this time.
Sorry, what was that? What was that, Aries? I heard Chrome's pretentious voice of yours.
Hi, that's a chat.
I can also look into their personnel files.
Good to know. Definitely do that. Other than that, I think that is the first part of my 5-step recon plan. Afterwards, we formulate a plan on how to get actually into the building, and how to get the job done.
Well, getting in the building's the easy part. You guys work there, but...
Well, no, but get into the building in the sense that we are robbing the place.
I got you.
Get into the inner workings.
Indeed.
Who wants to get started and how?
I guess we all go to work for a week.
Okay. Who wants to get started? Who wants to have control of the narrative camera first? Is what I was asking. Jesus.
I got it. All right.
What is? Let's say it's like day 5, so you're no longer being constantly shadowed. What are you up to?
Where have I been posted?
Today you are posted alongside, you're in the office floor, and for training purposes, you are placed alongside their newest, their other new employee, because they want you both, they're ready to have you guys both on your own. You are placed next to, a man, whose name is apparently, Steven Robinson, but you would probably know him as Nervous Steve. I need to get an actual piece of art for specifically Nervous Steve, but for now it's this security guard.
Oh, beans.
I did spoof
Oh,
him
beans.
by making him that one running infant meme.
Yeah.
I suppose I come up the elevator. Probably from just arming up, you know, I got my vest on and stuff like that, and I just go to stand at my post, and out of the corner of my eye see him, and I do it. He makes me do it. He makes me do a double take, and I go, "No way! What a small world!"
Hey, I don't think I ever got your name, but it's nice to see you.
Yeah, my name's Major Grimes.
Major Grimes. That's a good name.
I like to think so. My parents gave it to me.
I'm Steven, in case you're wondering. I don't think you ever asked.
Steve, what's with the tone of voice, man? Are you all right?
No, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm perfectly great, man. This is the day 5 on the job, the first day that I'm not being shadowed by somebody, the first day that I know I don't have Big Brother watching me the entire time, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no, I know what that means. Hey, and he tries to give you some weird little secret handshake you guys have never done before.
I kind of do the, like, I hold my hand out and I'm just like, yeah, man, for sure. Alright, well, so, how many days you been on this job?
Oh, 10.
10 days on this job, and you still managed to get it. Good shit, good set.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, what about you? You said 5? You said that already, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, Steve. Steve, come on, man. Why are you so nervous?
I don't know. What are you? That doesn't make any sense, I'm sorry.
Oh, Steven. You know, later, me and you, why don't we go out for some drinks, yeah? You and I, we shoot the shit. Maybe I teach you how to be a little bit more confident.
I just would like to... I'm trying to find a good photo for it, but for now I'd just like to make it canon that Steve is upsettingly hot. Just like...
Oh, you didn't tell me his last name was Rogers.
He's just such a beautiful man.
I'm just picturing like Henry Cavill.
And Steve,
Yeah.
I gotta say, you're a good-looking fella, right? Why there's nothing like the touch of a significant other to boost your confidence. Why don't we try and go get you late tonight?
Okay, that's.
Come on,
I
I'll
want to
take,
spend this evening.
I'll take you to my favorite place down in down on Jig Street. I know a good fixer there. Could show you a good time.
I watched you run through all of your cyberpunk lore all down on fuck, JJ Street, that's it. Okay, yeah. Again, I want you all to be picturing Henry Cavill as we continue this journey.
Don't mind if I do.
Like I tell you what, man, you look like you could split a log with those forearms. I swear.
Oh, thank you, man.
Like seriously, bro, you're jacked. Are you rocking some fucking the artificial muscle, the grafted muscle?
No, man, this is just me.
You're telling me that's unnatural? That's just gains?
Yeah, no, I have.
What's your workout regimen?
I do a lot. See, I sound like this all the time, so in order to get security jobs, I have to be really buff. I'm a really good shot for what it's worth.
I tell you what, man, it's definitely working. It's definitely working.
Are you gonna sleep with Nervous Steve? What's happening?
I'm not gonna sleep with Nervous Steve.
I'll put it past you. Yeah.
Kind of sounds like you might be sleeping.
That's what they all say about Nervous Steve. But he gets we've all had a weird night with Nervous Steve. We all know about it.
All right. Do you know of any of the other chums around here? The other security guards?
Oh yeah, I've got a few of them.
Do they got plans? Like, do they go out after work or? Oh yeah, I watched that movie. It was a great movie.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It's beautiful.
I was picturing a movie where he did a bicep reload.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we go round them up on break time in the locker room? We go talk to them, see if they want to go out tonight.
Okay, that sounds delightful.
Doesn't it just?
Uh-huh. This whole entire conversation, I assume, is like, hold on, let me, this guy no longer exists. This guy gets turned into dust. But I assume that Ares is like right here. Because you are in the office.
Okay.
Do we just stand around here all day, or am I allowed to like go to the John?
Every hour I'm allowed to do like a whole patrol list. So what I do is I go exactly, hold on, I go exactly 12 meters that way.
Okay.
And then I take another 12 meters, 14 meters that way. And then he's describing this path I'm drawing out. And then I squeeze past these, I just kind of walk over them. I think there was some sort of error when they were setting my path, but I didn't think about the desks, so I don't want to break the rules. So I just climb over the desks every time. And then I go there, and then I come back, and then I repeat that every hour on the hour.
Well, that's certainly a job.
Uh-huh.
But if that's what we gotta do, that's what we gotta do.
Yeah, all the patrols are on the whiteboard in the break room, if you're ever curious.
I'll definitely take a look. So, I guess one of the things I'm gonna do when we're on patrol... yeah, when we're on patrol, this guy here, he's important, yeah?
That's Thailand, yeah.
Yeah, he's important? Alright,
Yeah, that's Thailand.
I'm gonna try and bug him.
Okay.
Not him specifically, but his desk or something like that.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I just picture you going, hey, I'm not touching you. He's like waiting.
You like this pen? Is this your favorite pen? Huh?
Ooh, now it's.
You
That's
that annoying
then
kid
he
in
fucking
6th grade who
chucks
just
it.
who just like blew air on your hair. I'm not touching this. There's nothing you can do about it.
Just call him a piece of shit. Just throw his pen away. Go get it, you piece of shit.
The security guard next to him just shoots you.
All right. So yeah, I wanna try and bug his area, I guess. So what I'm gonna do, right, is I guess when me and Steve go on and we're walking past here, Steve's gonna be to my right. When we begin to turn the corner, I accidentally nudge into Steve, and like he like falls on his desk, and like being nervous Steve and being a total klutz, he totally just like throws shit everywhere, and in the commotion I will kinda set up a bug.
Oh jeez. Dang it. Oh, dang it.
Would you
Oh,
like to roll stealth?
Yeah, look on. So,
The woman whose desk he falls over, she's like, "Oh my, Steve."
oh, Steve. I was supposed to visit.
Yeah, I know, right? We're going out later. Did you want to come?
Beans.
Oh,
All right. Stealth is
crackers. Okay.
That's a 1 luck. That's an 8.
Okay.
An 8 for 20 total.
Not bad, not bad. So we'll say you get that off this bug, baby.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, my dude.
And then yeah, we just continue our patrol, and I assume we do that every hour on the hour. And at one point, I like Steve actually trips, and I like save his ass.
Oh jeez, oh darn.
But other than that, I assume not much eventful things happen.
No, it's you're at the office level of a corporate, it's a random corporation, so I'm not a big enough one to be in corporate warfare.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are the ones who make the gang Jazzler, you know? Are you really worried about it?
Well, I mean, it is Cyber Matrix.
Yeah. Well, when I looked up the article, now they are a relatively small company, is what it's described as.
Fair enough. They're definitely no Arasaka.
I mean, even Arasaka isn't an Arasaka these days. They're a little bit on hiding.
Ain't that the truth? And they're no. How about this? They're no Zeta Tech. They're no.
They're no Zeta Tech.
They're definitely no Militech.
Is anybody? No. Alright. There we go. I gotta
spell Steven just for logistical
purposes. You know what? I did write it down. I did write it with a V, but he feels more like a PH man.
Okay.
Steven is, yeah, he goes by Steve with the V, but it is spelled Steven with a PH. Guess that man's basic. Ha-cha-cha. Goes exclusively for Blaze, based on the response. Alright. So that's that.
I was gonna say something about altering pH, but okay, so yeah, I guess somebody else take narrative control now. Take it away from me before I do something stupid.
Who wants narrative control, huh?
Oh, I am currently in this scene.
You are? What's Harry's up to while this happens?
Okay. So I definitely overhear them talking about his route. And I imagine he, like, steps out to, like, point or something.
Yeah,
so
he literally, he just takes them on the route.
Okay, yeah, so I just, like, watch them out of the corner of my eye, and I write that down onto my map that I want to have of the entire building and all of its floors, and then
yeah, I will say, by day 5, you have that already. Like, you have the
okay. Yeah, I'm drawing, like, little red circles where all of the security measures are, cameras, turrets.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Also wanted to place my bugs behind some security cameras in opportune areas. I
Behind
want one.
security cameras, huh?
Yeah, so that it just picks up all of the audio that the security cameras do.
Okay. The problem is you have to get behind security cameras to do that. They are mostly on the roof.
The ceiling.
Okay. Is it a high ceiling?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just
No, hold on. I will give it to you if you have a conversation with Natasha to get approval to fuck with the cameras.
Okay, yes. Yes,
So,
I want to like personally inspect all of them and I'll get permission from her.
okay. Hello, what is, I heard you called for, you see Natasha walk by, you two, and she goes, did you do your patrol on top of the hour? Yes?
Of course. Steven here has been showing me the ropes. We actually got some plans to go out later if you're interested.
I do not know what this going out means.
It's we go out. I know this great bar on Jig Street. We go out, have a good time with some joy toys. It's fun.
You just tossing a joy toy in that description?
Just a little conversation between coworkers. Nothing,
Natasha has no interest in this arrangement, but wishes that you have fun. And I'm going to go do my job now, and I suggest you continue doing yours, and maybe mostly talking about doing yours.
Yeah, so,
hello! I've been told
hello.
your name is Aries, yes?
It's Alex.
You must forgive Natasha. Natasha has decided to refer to themselves in the third person and is handling that change very weirdly. I don't know what happened.
I need access to the security cameras. I'm doing some checks on the entire system.
Let's make a security check to determine how good you are at bullshitting a fake thing you need to do to the cameras.
Oh, that is a 1. Okay, but that's still plus
Luck.
14, so 15.
Luck. 1 is a critical failure. Luck.
Is it? Right,
Yeah, we
okay,
won
so
this
I
that
will
one
use
time.
luck then.
Give him luck.
Especially since there's only 30 minutes left of the show, you can really burn that luck.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's 24 instead.
She goes, for most other people, no. But for you, Natasha can agree to this.
Thank you. I'll make sure everything is up to date.
I, how you say, like the cut of your chip.
Thank you.
This episode sponsored by my one-page RPG, sorry. Available at bit.ly/onejob-RPG.
Freaking was a wild ride.
That was a wild. Hey, go back and watch that episode. It was insane.
Fucker.
I'll have to do it.
Oops, all je ne sais quoi group. Because it's 4 people getting lucky, if you know what I mean. Anyway. So we return back to the current adventure. You got that. Island goes, yeah, there's a ladder over in the storage rooms, which are these rooms right here. Imagine there's ladders and stuff in them. I didn't put anything in those rooms, but imagine that's where you'd find storage equipment.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll get started.
Natasha's gonna go back to hacking now. Have a great day. Boys?
Hey, Natasha. Before you leave, so I got a quick question. I've always kind of wanted to get into this net running business. I don't have the interface plugs for it yet, but one day perhaps. I just wanted to know, what's a good tip for like installing demons?
I'm sorry, you cut out a bit there on my end. Can you repeat?
Yeah. Do you got any tips for like installing demons?
Natasha does not run this kind of arrangement very often. My advice, do it before other person does to you, yes?
Alright, that sounds good to me.
In my expert opinion, do not die.
Alright, I'll try and keep that in mind.
Yes. She pats you on the head and she walks away. I forgot to mention, Natasha's like 6'8". I don't know why that...
That is a lot of woman.
That is a Russian stereotype.
I say to
She's
Steven...
not even Russian. If anything, this is more German.
I say to Steven as she leaves, man, I'm not gonna lie, I hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave, you know what I mean?
I don't know how I feel about you objectifying our coworkers. Even Steven's willing to speak up on that.
Hey, yo! Remember,
Hey,
say
fucker.
something. Say something.
Don't tolerate perverted friends just because they mean well or they're actually really nice. They're pieces of shit, and they deserve to be treated as such.
We happen to know for a fact, Ryder does not mean well in this situation.
Yeah.
Everybody in
No,
this
we do.
building
Yeah,
is
that's what
going
you
to
mean.
die.
That's why oh shit, fuck.
Oh, damn.
If anyone in this building is gonna die, it would be Natasha.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, with that, Natasha heads back into her office. We'll go ahead and call it a stealth check because you're working on the cameras and not be seen with a bug. Yeah, I guess, are you just putting a bug on the back of the camera, or are you wiring a bug into the camera?
I would very much prefer to have it like pick up the exact same thing the camera does.
Okay, so make a security tech check
Okay.
as well.
As well. Okay.
Yeah, so I still want your results of your stealth check.
It's plus 10. 17.
Okay, 17. Okay, that's the stealth check, and then what's the security check?
22.
Alright, I'm going to roll a general perception check. Sorry, what's it called? It's not perception. Awareness skill. No, it is just perception. I'm going to roll a perception check for the people working in here, and I'm going to roll a security tech check for Natasha, so she realizes something's off. Okay. And okay. You aren't immediately fired, so hopefully it went off without a sitch. You really have no way of verifying unless someone came and talked to you.
No. This makes me very nervous.
That's what I was trying to do. You were doing a risky thing. So yeah, you nervous Steven, you just watch as Ares gets the ladder out, climbs. Hey, that's a coincidence. Don't I know you from somewhere too?
Don't think so, mate.
Okay. Yeah, that checks out. Last time I saw someone that reminded me of you, they definitely didn't call people mate, so that checks right out.
I'm not gonna lie though, you do have a very familiar face. I could swear, yeah, maybe it's just one of them.
Just one of them faces.
One of them
Yeah, so
faces. You know those faces that are very metallic according to what I'm seeing on screen?
Yeah, so I wanted one of the bugs to be in, like, the mess hall.
The where?
Mess hall. Like,
Okay.
cafeteria or wherever we stop to eat.
Okay, did I think that far ahead? Looking at these maps, where would you eat?
I mean, is there a break room?
You know, I guess it is that's where Ramona works. It's the only place that looks like a break room. Yeah. So, yeah, the break room's behind the front desk at the office. Oh, sorry, it's the ground floor. Aries, feel free to put yourself in there as you walk in, and Ramona goes, "Oh, it's not every day I get to meet new people. Hello."
Hello.
She goes
What?
first.
What? Oh, hold on. Let's get Rux out of here. Rux happens to be in there on his break.
Flung off
actually.
onto the roof.
Hey.
Oh, hello. This is. Oh, sorry. Have you met Rux before?
Oh, have I?
Oh, bonjour, mon ami.
Hello. I guess you work here too?
I just started.
Rux is a driver.
I make the deliveries in the delivery truck, so to speak. It's nothing special.
Him and I were having a little chat
Oh, you.
while I was getting some work done. Rux does like one delivery a day and then comes and hangs out with Ramona.
Comes and hangs out in the break room all day.
Yeah, well,
Rux.
I've got some work to do.
Okay. Don't have too much fun. Just next to you, Rux.
God, I hate her laugh. She sounds like a worse Squidward.
Like music.
I'm gonna have to when I gotta re-listen to this episode, I'm gonna my ears are gonna start bleeding.
Laugh like an angel.
Right now I'm into it because I'm the one doing it.
Squidward mixed with a Minecraft villager.
That's so Squidward twice. Double Squidward. Alright. Doing another okay. Ramona seems completely distracted by Rux, so I gave them a sort of disadvantage.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You just lean over. You will. What was that? Nothing.
Okay, so
I give you one of those little wink kisses, like.
Is Rux also hitting on Harry's? Whoa.
He's just an old flirt.
20.
Bisexual icon Rux back.
Hey, when you got it, man.
God, not enough like boomer ass looking white dudes are bisexual. Which again, I have to remind us all that if Rux was in the real world, he would be roughly our age right now.
Right.
Yep.
In the right age range for the bisexual boom.
Yeah, as part of someone who's I think the middle of all of our ages, it is
Right.
a great time to be bisexual for me personally. we have not one but 2 Hades games full of
Woo!
Those games are made for bisexuals, and you can't convince me otherwise. Anyway,
It is a game about the Greeks, so.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. Anyway. Hey, kids, remember, the Greeks were very gay.
Very extremely
Any other
gay.
places?
Very.
Is there anywhere else you want books? It'd be hard to get to charm your way onto the corporate floor, but
Yeah, so I wanted one mess hall, and then the other one I just wanted like in the offices.
okay. So you now have a network
so I
of
got
the
it.
offices, the mess hall, and one Dr. Christopher Omwell's desk.
Given that it hasn't been jostled free by vigorous elderly lovemaking.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Oh.
Also sounds like Lois Griffin.
Oh no. You know, I know someone who does an upsettingly good Lois Griffin accent. I gotta get them to do a ADR on this whole episode.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Oh, payday.
Hey, Lois, check it out.
Lois, look, I'm CyberPunk, Lois.
I'm in CyberPunk, Lois. How crazy is that? Son of a bitch, I'm in.
I turned myself into a cyberpunk, Morty.
I turned myself more
Morty, I'm all jacked up on Chrome, Morty. I'm about to be a cyber psycho. I'm Chrome Rick.
I'm Chrome Rick.
I mean, Rick is already canonically
He's
established.
already so chromed out.
Cyberpunk Rick. Yeah, you can only imagine what he looks like in the Cyberpunk world.
Just
It's all
Adam
the same.
Smasher 2.0.
He's the same thing actually. Is you can just see all the chrome instead of it being inside. Anyway, I believe we're playing a game.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk Red. Let's now that we've seen everyone a little bit. While we're in this scene, while the camera's already here, is there anything you want to be up to, Rux, other than just schmoove talking?
Is there like a list of like? Basically, I'm looking for like delivery logs. And
Yeah. There's Ramona has access to delivery logs, and you have access to Ramona. So by the transitive property, you have access to delivery logs.
And just like
I tried to let that sentence smooth by, but everyone laughed at it.
Everyone just kind of agreed and nodded. So I'm looking for like specifics on what shipments are going out when, so that we know what day we can do this heist.
What are you kind of looking for as your ideal day to do these heists? Like, what kind of delivery?
That one I have to defer to the person who made the plan. That's what I'm looking for, is whatever.
Yeah, I assume you guys are all hanging out between days of work planning things.
So what are you looking for specifically?
What's your ideal robbing situation?
Longest drive time, I would think.
Furthest away from the company. Roughest neighborhood that would have to go through, so that it looks less suspicious if the truck gets pulled over.
Most number of overpasses or densest sky traffic.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just take all of that information all at once, and we're going to have you make a tracking check, which is in awareness skills.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking that tracking check. No one saw that one coming, did you?
Believe it or not, I only have an 8 to this.
Tracking, not a good tracking.
So we've got the offices in the break room and Dr. Chrome's office.
OG Chrome's office.
Well, this is perfect. It goes through the neighborhood the chop shop is in.
Oh, brilliant.
It is very far away.
It drives in front of our garage.
Just right in front of our garage. We could
no.
have Rosie autopilot behind the armored truck, and we could just throw guns back to Rosie.
Yeah, the trail actually does go past the chop shop a few blocks away and through past the garage. on a crit, I got it.
Well, this couldn't be more convenient. We've tried.
A little too convenient.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were having this conversation in the mess hall, my bad. She leaves the garage. She leaves in a bathrobe.
Bonsoir, mon ami.
Straight up leaves her wallet behind.
Oh no, my wallet.
Voice of an angel, that one.
Stop.
Over the earpiece, I just say, Rox, seriously, turn off your microphone.
As he says that, he turns the microphone up louder.
Gross.
He gives her a smack on the ass and he's on the way out. Just...
Gross.
Rux, if you in the garage now, Rux, if you bring her back here, I don't know what I'll do, man. But you can't do that, please.
I'm an adult, brother.
Unless I check, you don't pay rent here.
I think he does.
I think I forced them to pay rent for me in order to drive for them.
Extortion, we love it.
That is a deal you made. That's right.
It was, but however, if you kick me out, you no longer have a car. Back to the bus. Back to the bus with you.
It is what it is. Combat cabs are pretty cheap.
I can only imagine the AI in Rosie gets jealous.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, Rosie, you know that you're the girl for me. This is just a thing for a job, girl.
I'm right here.
Hey, don't pay Rosie no mind,
Rux. Rux, I don't believe you.
Oh, Rosie, don't be
Rux,
like
I
that.
see the way you look in her eye.
Yeah, it's just a thing.
Oh,
Rosie.
just the one, though.
Rux, I've been tracking
you
your
look at
beats
the
per
one.
minute, and it goes up when she speaks.
Are you just quoting?
You
me?
never get that excited when you hear me rev. Not like you were, not when you did when you were a young man.
Rosie, I'm not a young man anymore.
Oh, Rux.
Damn, Ramona. Didn't know she had cannons.
I'm sorry, what?
She was well equipped.
Just slowly putting that image together while I was
Okay, I get it now.
Proficient in shoulder arms.
Oh,
That's your job.
Oh, wowzers. Bum, 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 do, do.
Damn it, I get it now. All right. Yeah, I can
This
forgive
is
a
the-
voice for that. Sure.
This is the this is the sexiest episode we've ever done.
Wow,
And I'm pretty sure one of the first times I was on the show, we did an entire thing about space porn.
We did. I saved the world with sex. If I
Woo! Save
Yeah,
the
Brandon
galaxy
did.
with sex.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
there's a movie about that. You guys should watch it. I'll tell you about it after the
Well,
show.
well, we needed to find something that was the opposite of crypto bros, and that's the touch of a woman. So therefore, we decided. I
Sex was
stand
the
by the
only
thing I
option.
said back then.
It's still accurate.
It was one of the Dyson Space episodes. I think it was the first one. Go check it out.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that was the first one with Mike.
Believe it or not, I was a driver in that too.
It's weird how this happens.
Right?
It's reached a point that if in the real world we were going to go on a trip, I assumed that you would be the one driving.
I probably be the one driving mostly because
You'd be the one driving the tour bus.
I get motion sickness behind if anybody else drives. So
If and
not
when
a
we get
cool
on
reason, but I
tour,
would
we're
be the
not
one behind
hiring a tour bus driver. We're just
Just getting
taking
James.
James.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Anyway,
Is that it then?
is what it? Does anyone else want to do anything?
I mean, I was gonna describe
Oh yeah.
how Chrome goes to his now corpo job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Dolly Parton starts playing.
Go
Don't let a beard and I stumbled into the workshop. Chrome, when he's now going into this corpo job, he still wears his, high fashion made of garbage, but he slicks and sticks down his floppy mohawk into like a slick back, like office worker, haircut, so he looks presentable for the office environment. He puts on respectable bespectacled glasses.
Respectable and bespectacled.
And he goes in to work again under his the closest thing he's ever had to a dad.
You keep saying that, and it keeps being said.
Secretly planning his demise.
I hope so at this point.
So you're planning a patricide, are you?
like a good son.
Just a little
Planning on
bit.
killing
He
your-
keeps
planning on
what he
killing and
has.
usurping your father.
What he has on his person at all time is a little notebook that he is writing every password that he sees down in.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Oh, perception. Perception. Oh, human perception, EMP.
No, just perception. It's under awareness skills.
Oh, okay. So that's gonna be a 10 plus die. Shake it up, shake it up. And that is a 12 in total.
Okay. I will give you exactly one of Christopher Amwell's passwords. I'm going to DM it to you. You're welcome to. I want you to explain in character what it is.
Okay.
This fucking kid.
I gotta answer. I gotta look at it on my phone, or else the stream is gonna get messed up.
Oh, they'll see all our DMs.
Ah.
They'll see all the saucy things we DM each other.
That's what I was gonna say.
You
never DM me. You never DM me, son.
You son of a bitch.
So anyway,
You son of a bitch. I hate you so much.
Yes, that's the best one. I thought about making it. I hate my pseudo son, but I didn't do that.
Disgusting. Oh my
Anyway,
The password's just something way more vulgar. It's
so
just like,
what exactly? Okay.
I like big butts.
What is? So like he's in he's been hired on in the capacity of his technical medicine and tech capacities, but what does Chrome do here?
So Chrome's job here is to work with high-end customers to develop and install custom hardware, kind of like what you were making Stas, aka Crazy Lacey, do. So this character is, I want to be able to shoot a lightning.
To shoot a lightning bolt.
My LARP group decided that they all were going to go get cybernetic augmentations without me, so I want to shoot a lightning bolt.
Okay. Now, are we thinking...
I just learned it with my level up, and I don't have any way to do it other than with the foam lightning bolts, and that's lame.
Right. Okay. Now, where do you want it to come out?
My hand.
Your hands?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
As you
Okay,
can see, I already have this, and she shoots out a little splash of fire.
Oh, okay. I'll ask you, please don't discharge in the in the office here. Let's see what we have
it
to
only
offer.
singes.
Let's see what we have in terms of the electrical weaponry. All right, okay. This is a very interesting model. This is the Sonichu 340. It's a little taser.
Oh no! How dare you?
This is the Sonichu 340. It's a little taser. I know it's not a full-on lightning bolt, but it packs a zap.
Okay.
And then if you really,
Jesus,
really wanted to make your dad upset with you, we've got the Father of the Gods 455. It is exactly what it is on the box. You get to basically be Zeus, but it is very expensive.
How expensive? And she lifts up a suitcase and just slides across an upsettingly large suitcase of money, because every LARPer is secretly like the head of every IT department and is embezzling funds. Fun fact of the day.
I guess this would be resist torture.
It's furries, believe it or not.
It's all furries. Yeah, large amount of IT is furries. That's actually...
Okay. So Dr. Crumb does resist the urge to, 1, steal it, and 2, drool over it physically with his mouth. That's great. We love that.
And then your robotic eye turns to a $.
Now, he pulls the freaking Father of the God up on like this holographic thing here. What we can do from here is we can add some little details, some filigree maybe. I'm a big fan of spikes. I don't know if you're a big spikes guy, but that's all up to you.
I'm not a guy, I'm a girl. I know what I look like though, so I'm not upset.
Thank you for correcting me. Correcting me.
You're making it sound like a transgender thing. No, I just I look very androgynous without trying. I'm sorry.
Anyway, what I would recommend is having a couple of spots for battery packs so that you don't have to reload after every shot.
Okay.
And so we would put them here and here. Bonus points, the bonus cool points. It kind of makes it look like you've got cool things jutting out of your shoulders. But no, those are just the battery packs. So just it charges up a great. You see that indicator right there on the forearm? You kind of focus the charge up until about this point for just a mild taste shock, and if you want to kill them, your whole arm lights up and you start to crackle outside of the containment. That's really dangerous. I wouldn't recommend it. But things to consider. It comes in Shadow the Hedgehog. It comes in Knuckles the Echidna. It also comes in Amy Rose and Cream the Rabbit.
Okay, but if you ever want to retire your character, you could just do this as a living and then not be doing the crimes anymore.
He hates
Chrome
this.
is apparently good at this.
He's
hates so
this.
good at it.
I hate selling suits, but I'm also fucking great at it.
I hate every word that you're using to sell this.
I bet Goon could make me buy a suit.
Of course I could. It's my job.
Buy a suit, but I would just ask you nicely.
I don't make people buy anything. I just hook them up with what they
Think
need.
how hot you'd look in a suit. I mean, like,
Think how hot you look in a suit.
I do look really good in a suit. That's not
I do you all a favor by not sitting down in one of my sport coats to do these things.
Oh. Anyway, flirting with Goon and Blaze aside.
No, I'm just saying, you could do that one of these days. I wouldn't be too upset.
Whilst one of the things I want to do is, I assume there's some approximation of what would be a future water cooler.
Yeah.
That is
this
where
is
I
the
want to
corporate
place.
office, which
That is
you get to hang out at more than anyone else really does.
that is where
This is the break room.
The break room. Yeah. Wherever the awfully hot coffee pot is where I want to install the second bug.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Thank you
Anyway,
for all
I hate
getting
it.
my meme. That's where I want to install the second bug that I have.
So you come in, you walk up to the into the room, and you just see that the corpo rats in here are just all having a little lunch.
Come here, grand old
And they go,
powwow.
this is my new shithead employee, Ezekiel.
Dr. Ezekiel. Thank you.
Dr. Ezekiel thinks he's a fucking...
Nice to meet all of
He's
you.
tickly online. And they all start laughing.
Nice to meet all of you. I'm pleased to be serving the public in this capacity with you all.
And this... your boss, aka Dr. Christopher Amwell, slides his mug across the table and goes, why don't you refill that for me?
Right away, boss.
And then this gentleman here goes, this gentleman right here goes, oh, so he's an intern. Perfect, I'll take a half calf.
I'm
He holds up
employed
his mug.
full time. I'm not an intern.
Interns can be employed. And he goes, yeah, that's what he likes to think. I'll just chuckle. They're just saying nonsense. They're just all being superior to you.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, so is that a no on the half calf?
Right away.
Thank you. Very
Whatever
nice.
prolongs
So-
my time at the coffee pot that I am trying to bug.
Yeah. They're all chatting, so I'll give you the opportunity to make a stealth check as they all talk. So I was testing out the gang Jazzler, yes? Very delightful piece of equipment. Well, let's just say there was a bit of a casualty, but as
That's
far
a
as I've heard, they
10 on
might
stealth.
survive at the hospital, so that's good for them, you know? But so far it seems well. What'd you say you got?
10.
In total?
10 in total, yep. That's a level 2 stat 6, 2 on the die.
You can always reroll if you have luck.
Oh, I do, so fuck it, yeah.
Yep.
Good,
I am not
because I
confident
rolled
in that 10.
All three of those people passed that.
Okay, that's an 8 on the die.
For a total of?
Level 2 stat 6, die 8.
Okay, so 16. Gotcha. So,
Initially, I was thinking of putting it, like, right underneath the pot, but I realized that'd be stupid, because that moves a lot, and so I'm just going to slide it right around the back of the machine and click.
Dr. Amwell, is it okay if I borrow your, whatever you said he was? And Amwell goes, yeah, sure, I mean, I guess so. And she goes, good, you with me. She does one of these.
I'm gonna resist torture and drugs again, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is, in fact, torture.
Mhm.
Oh, thank God I rolled a 6. 15 in total. Right. Yep. On my way. On my way.
He leads you weirdly to a storage closet.
A storage closet?
I've seen this before, I swear.
Oh,
You are going to be shot, sir.
She looks at you and goes, I'm sorry, what is your actual job with the company?
Oh, I'm in sales. I help people design their custom cyberware.
Very good, very good, very good. Now, a follow-up question. What are you doing? You know, it's fine. You don't have to answer that yet. Let's start this way. How much am I going to get as a cut for what you're doing?
I still don't know what you're talking about.
She holds up the bug that you put on the coffee pot.
The fuck is that?
You're cute. Let's start the negotiations. If not, there's guards right outside. Let's begin, shall we? And we're going to leave it at that.
Fuck. Well,
really hunting for the cliffhanger. And the fact that she passed that perception check was what it had to be.
Alright, what's her name and deal?
I guess we'll find out next week. Now, won't we?
God damn it!
How attracted is she to old Southern men?
Attracted is she to old Southern men or for old Southern men?
Both?
I guess that's that's how you would go.
Porque no los dos?
Hey. Well, anyway, with that, once again, back to Chrome is the only one who's been made. This has. That was perfectly in sync on my end. I don't know
that was in sync over here as well, which is spooky.
Damn,
it wasn't for me, but I'm glad it worked for everybody else.
God damn. Jeez. Anyway, with that, that's where we're gonna end it today. I've been Kelvin.
We gotta do housekeeping.
Yeah, I remembered that. I remembered. That's not how we end the show.
Gotta open Patreon here.
Yeah.
It's time to do Patreon art poll, baby! Yeah. Gotta create a poll for the people to vote upon. If you want to be a part of the conversation about what Patreon art gets made, all Patreon art is free to view at any donation level, even free. You need to become a member at patreon.com/ what are we doing here? Patreon.com/ TLCTTRBG. TLCTTRBG. No, I did it right. Okay, cool. And join at any level, even free if you would like, if that's what you want to do. And you will get access to all of the free Patreon art. Oh, crap! That was what I was supposed to do today. I was supposed to put the finishing touches on the Video James Cosmic Library episode and upload it today, but I didn't. So I'll do it Sunday, I promise. I got nothing else going on. So I'll do it Sunday. I'll put the finishing touches on, upload that. And that's the second and last episode of the Cosmic Book Club to be free to the public. Every month after that, it will be behind the membership, $5 membership paywall. These are just the perks that you get for signing up. If you also become a Cosmic Library card holder, I will make a personalized Cosmic Library card with a unique membership number to you. And if you'd like, I'll even draw your face. I'll make a little profile picture for you for your Cosmic Library card if you want that. But that's another little perk that you get if you sign up at the $5 level. Does anyone have a Patreon art option that they would like to add to the poll today?
Rome absolutely suffering at his desk, talking to this lady about her LARP gear.
Chrome does sales. Got it.
It's like Chrome, but it's replacing with Mr. Incredible in that scene where he's selling life insurance.
Yeah,
Wearing a shirt and tie, but the shirt's like a short sleeve shirt, and he's just miserable in like a gray cubicle.
So Chrome does sales.
I would like Ryder. This is the one time I messed up.
Don't worry about it. You cut yourself off. You're good.
Yeah. I would like Ryder playing PlayStation while you see in the background just like onomatopoeia. I'm like, yup.
Ryder's distraction.
Single tear down his face.
Yeah, exactly.
Ryder distraction. There we go.
Why are you crying?
Because it sounds like. I would like to point out when I described his mom, I did say Long Island mom off screen. If I remember right, the way we wanted to do Ryder's mom was to have Goon do like the "you never call" voice.
Oh, right.
You never call.
You never right? You never call.
Yeah, Long Island mom.
I never know if you're in danger or not.
How's that rocket girl you've been hanging around with? How's she doing?
Mom, I don't want to talk about her.
I had you find out about your new girlfriend from Aunt Patricia.
No, here's the funny thing.
I added your friend Aries on Facebook, and I absolutely love her cat.
His cat.
Hey, cat. The cat. I love the cat.
Love the cat.
The cat.
Okay, we have two more Patreon notes to post. Oh,
that's right. We're doing something here with intention. I forgot.
I want like a 4-way panel of each of their resumes and like a big red stamp saying hired.
Hired.
Like first
hired.
Step success.
Let's go. And that leaves you, Rex.
All right, I want nervous Steve stumbling over the desk. It just like the look of love on the person's face as they're like, "Oh, hi, Steve." Oh, beans.
This has been a very flirty episode.
Nervous Steve falls ... in love. All right. Let's set a date here.
In the next episode, we should play out the boys' night.
We will. We just ran out of time tonight.
Gotcha. So that's all. Oh, that's for next week. I don't want it next week. I want it this week. I
don't think Ryder's gonna have any difficulty getting nervous Steve to step out of the way, but anybody else.
Hey man, no, I got a job to do here. I've been fired from the last 2 places.
We're all set.
No,
wait, hold on.
Steve, I'm sorry.
He wasn't fired from the last job. He was promoted to the corporate office.
What?
Yeah, but he's the same company, right?
No, these are rival companies.
Oh, that's right.
They poached him.
They poached him.
These are the people that were trying to get dirt on Phantom.
Ah, right.
These were the guys that your Netrunner was working for that hired you.
Gotcha.
And then they burned her, so she's getting revenge.
I see. Anyway, we can do outros now.
Alright, I'm Kelvin, aka the Noodledoodler, aka Noodle Goo, aka the Gong Master for this evening's events. And I was joined with sales extraordinaire, Dr. Chrome, played by Gundan.
I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now.
I was also joined with a bit of a camera fiddler, Aries, aka Alex, played by the one and only Moscow.
They won't even know that we've been here by the time they're done with their systems.
Don't you work here, right? If you were here, they didn't know you were here. We also were joined with #1 wingman, Ryder.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
I guess we'll never know Ryder's real name. The actor for Ryder's name. Because lastly, we were joined with suave, smooth, southern
gentleman.
I was trying to think of a S word that meant male man. Man, dude. Rux Bastion, aka Video. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.